Yeah, you know what I mean? Jay Sweets here with that nigga Bones,
Yes, sir.
aka Miss Debbie's son.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? Straight out of Harlem, stand the fuck up. You know what I mean?
You know.
Alright, first and foremost, welcome back from Iraq.
Yeah, thank
You know what I
you.
mean?
Feel good to be home, you know.
Yeah. How was it over there though, man?
You know, it's basically a regular 9 to 5. You know, it wasn't nothing too much going on. You know, a lot of things calmed down nowadays. You know, still a little hectic, but you know, for the most part, I just had like a desk job, so keep it real funky with everybody. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's what's up. So let's get back to the music, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long you been spitting, man?
I've been spitting for about a good, about a good 3-4 years. You know, I wasn't doing it too. At first, I was doing it in high school, but I wasn't taking it like real serious, nothing like that. You know, and then once like '03 is when I really started trying to get back into it, and then I didn't really start going in to like '05.
Okay. Alright. So who was some of your inspirations growing up? Who was you listening to, man, that made you start writing that pen to that paper, man?
Well, my biggest inspiration was one major group, Bone Thugs and Harmony. That was one of the major groups that had an inspiration on what I was doing. You know, Cash Money.
That way you got the name Bones from?
Well, I mean, you gotta look at me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Name speaks for itself, you know.
Alright, no doubt,
like,
Bones.
I was a big fan of Cash Money, Lil Wayne, you know, Juvenile, Turk and BG.
Yeah.
You know, the Hot Boys. You know, that was a big inspiration for me. It's a Bump J from the Dynasty until like Kingdom Come. And after that, I stopped listening to him. You know, Dipset.
Okay.
You know, I was a big fan, still a big fan of Dipset. You know, sad that them niggas is not together no more, but
yeah.
You know, hey, things happen. You know, Joe Budden's another major inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, Beanie Siegel, Cassidy. You know, as far as when it comes to freestyling and stuff. You know, like my early freestyle sounds similar to Cassidy.
Okay, no doubt. Now, just a wild question in there. Is it because did you stop bumping with Jay because him and Dipset started beefing and you from Harlem? Or you know, because people might watch this interview and try to put 2 and 2 together. So I'm just gonna throw it out there.
All right, I'm gonna keep it funky.
All right.
Nah, it has nothing to do with him going at Jay, because I was like I said, all the way up until Kingdom Come. And if you do your math, you know, him and Cam was beefing.
Yeah. And
then him and Jim was beefing. And Jim dropped the Hustler's Poem, and then he dropped Kingdom Come. And I bought both of them albums, 12 o'clock midnight off iTunes. You know what I'm saying? It's like I couldn't wait for both of them joints to come out. Once Kingdom Come came out, because I wanted to hear what he had to say after the Black album.
Okay. All right. So you say you've been you know, just formed for a little bit since, you know, what, 3-4 years now. You started taking it serious. What projects have you been putting out or working on right about now?
Alright, when I first started rapping, when I actually first got into the booth and all that, you know, I did like a little 4-joint thing. That was back in '05 before I went to Iraq. That never really made it nowhere. Like, I didn't put them songs out nowhere. And when I came home, like, early '07, yeah, it was early '07. You know, my man went down, hollered at my man Red, Jay Sweet's cousin, you know, CEO of Red Light Entertainment, which is the label I'm with now. You know, we dropped a mixtape, did 10 tracks over the weekend. You know, within 5 hours we knocked out like 10 freestyle tracks. You know, we did that, and then from there, like, I just linked up with Red Light, and we just been floating from there. Like, from there I was on.
How exactly did you link up with Red Light though? Like,
through Jay Sweets. Like, he put me on to his cousin. Like, me and Red, we supposed to have been doing something since '05, but you know, at the time it was like bad timing. At the time we couldn't agree to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Do some other street shit, you know.
Yeah.
But other than that, niggas put shit behind them.
Yeah.
And we just went in and started making this music, you know. So after that, I started running with Red Light.
Okay, so you say you put out material. You did material,
yeah,
but it didn't come out yet. Now, people heard you on projects doing the Red Light Camp. Tell some of the projects you jumped on.
Those projects, I was on Welcome to Red Light City. I had 2 joints on there, a couple freestyles on that.
Yeah.
Then I went away, so I didn't make the I wasn't here for the Red Light Chronicles joint.
Mm-hmm.
When I came home, man, Red was like, yo, I'm doing this other mixtape called So Far So Close. So we went to Hit Studios, started working, did some work with Mike Q. I recorded like 4 joints there. And all 4 of them, you can find that on the So Far So Close mixtape, which, by the way, won Best Album of the Year, Lehigh Valley Music Awards. Shout out to my man Red, Best Artist of the Year. You know what I'm saying?
2 awards, 2
awards. He nominated. He had 10 nominations. Came out with 2. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he had 10 nominations. 2
out of 10 ain't bad.
I don't even know a rapper in the game with 10 nominations.
Word up. So what joints on the So Far So Close mixtape are you on?
Oh, the first actual song on there, Check Our Status. I'm on there.
Okay.
I'm on the 09 Till Infinity.
Okay.
You know, I'm on a track called Fast Lane.
Okay.
And both of them 2 tracks got me, Jay Sweets, and Red on it.
Mm-hmm.
The first one, So Far So Close, got me, Red, and the boy P Vera.
Okay.
And I got a solo track on there, you know, called Definition of a Hustler.
Woo!
Shit that Red, a beat that Red produced. You know, he said, "Yo, you want to get on this?" And I did it.
So you got the only solo joint on the mixtape, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I like. All right, Harlem.
You know, Harlem's in the building.
You know what I mean?
That's how we do things.
So, what material are you working on now, man?
Right now, I'm working on my first mixtape called Harlem Nights. You know, and then from there, I'm bringing my album called Miss Debbie's Son.
Why you titled that Miss Debbie's Son? What's the science behind that?
Well, it's basically an album dedicated to my mother.
Oh,
she put up through a lot of. She put me. We've been through a lot of stuff growing up.
Yeah.
So, you know, and my mom's. All I wanted to do was make her proud of me. You know, moms and pops too.
Okay.
You know, I can't forget my pops because he was there too.
Yeah.
But this one, I just wanted to. You know, it's not too many mothers that get love like that.
Nah, a whole album named after they son named the whole album after him. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, but don't get it messed up because my pops, he got one coming his way too. So you know, you gotta show your parents love because they brought you here.
Yeah, definitely. So what you do outside of Red Light and music, and you know, you already basically know you in the service. You know, say what else you do outside of everything?
See, outside, I do volunteer work at the Boys and Girls Club. You know, I'm a mentor there.
Oh, okay.
You know, so I'm trying to stir the youth in the right direction. You know, I'm trying to do positive. You know, before I make money. You know, I ain't trying to be one of these rappers that get their money then try to turn and do positive. I'm already doing it before then. So this way, when I get that money, I have more things to offer these children as well. You know, instead of just my time, I can offer them something else.
All right. Now, I heard something from Jay Sweets. I also heard that you producing and making beats now.
Oh, yeah, I'm producing. I'm making beats now. I started doing that last year.
Okay.
You know, I got like 4 joints that's going to be on the Welcome to My World album.
Yeah.
You know, one of the joints I did is Sweets, Guzzle Down Sweets. That was actually the first sample I ever made. You know,
Guzzle Down Sweets, what sample you used for that?
The Willy Wonka joint.
The Willy
Yeah, I was working like, cause where I got that from, I was listening to the to one of the Diplomat CDs, Stack Bundles, rest in peace. He had did the track using the Willy Wonka sample, and there was a part on there where it says, "What do you get when you guzzle down sweets?" And I was like, you know what, my man named Sweets. You know, I was like, yo, I just hit him up like, yo, I'm gonna do this beat for you. I just need you to put the rhymes together.
Yeah. Now I heard Sweets got some bangers burning up the streets. One of the joints is called Round of Applause.
Oh, yeah,
and they got a lot of critical praise for the video and the beat alone. You know what I'm saying? How did you hook that up?
Well, Round of Applause, that one came out because when I was away, Boy Jay, he hit me up. He was like, yo, I need a hard beat. So I was doing, I did like 4 beats before he could actually pick one. You know, the first few I threw at him, he was like, Sweets, I don't really like it.
Sweets picky with beats.
Yeah, he was being real picky with beats. So then one day I was just sitting there, I was getting angry, and I just went in there and I just started putting them with one beat together. You know, with some heavy guitars in there.
Yeah.
You know, and then I was like, you know what, this is hot. I know he gonna like this one, but I did it, and I did it so well. I was like, you know what, in order for him to use a beat, I gotta be on the track.
Word. Okay.
I was being stingy like that. I was like, you know what, in order for you to use this beat, I gotta be